Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Melanin Mezcal. It's your boy Marco.
It's the homie Cruz, and we back at it again with another episode, y'all. Hey, this time we got the homie Havoc in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Putting on for the city, man. Come on now. Best light heavyweight in the city. Don't play with him, man.
What's that?
Yes, sir.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, Marco.
Appreciate you coming through, my boy. Letting us pop out to the gym. Yeah. The vibes is immaculate right now.
Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all having me, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
So where can we find you at?
Man, you can find me on IG, man. You can find me at Badbur, man. BADBUR_ on Instagram. And man, just stay tuned for all merch and for that upcoming fight day, April 12th, man. Dallas and Deep Ellum at the Bomb Factory, man. Just stay tuned.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
hey, go ahead. Show them
you
that.
see what he rocking?
Oh, yeah, man.
Show them that right quick.
No, man.
Show them the merch.
Hey, make sure y'all, stay tuned. We got something for y'all with the merch, too.
Oh, yeah, man. We got it on the way. Everything on the way, man. The whole Havoc War merch, it's on the way, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And we can't forget
one more time. Yes, sir.
Shout out to them boys at #Mine. Shout out to them. We're going to make sure we put that down there, too, below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share with your mama, your granny, your brother, your sister, everybody. Hey, and don't forget, pop out to the fight April 12th at the Bomb shit.
Yeah, April 12th. Hey, one more time. Bomb Factory. Make sure you save it on the calendar. My boy, for sure, highlight. Don't play with him.
Oh, God.
Hey, well, go ahead, tell him, man. How you get your start in this, man? Tell him about your upbringing.
Man, I came up probably just most like any other fighter. Well, any other fighter that had it, like growing up, the tough, in the hood, I grew up in the southern parts of Dallas, so,
yeah.
I was real big on protecting myself, like growing up.
Yeah.
It was hard, man. It was tough out there. It's tough in Dallas, man. It's tough.
Gotta grow tough.
And I was a big fight night kid too. So
Who you was fighting with? Who you was fighting with?
So on fight night, man, I was fighting Roy Jones. I was Roy Jones, man. I was a big fight night fan growing up. So
now, was you good at the game though? That's the real question. If I pulled out the system right now, would you with me?
Man, Fight around four. Champion, I got you, yeah. Around four, champion, I got you for sure. 2002, fight night round two, 2002, 2003, and 2001, 2002, and round three. It was my ones, but I probably forgot how to play them right now.
But you was like that, though.
Yeah, I was like that back then.
Hey, so growing up in South Dallas, though, you obviously had a fight just growing up. You got to grow up tough.
Yeah.
But who was the first person that introduced you to boxing, though, like actually getting into the gym?
It had to be my brother.
Yeah.
My brother Bubba Allen. He a doctor right now, but he was a big boxing. He was big on boxing too. Like he was a big fight night fan too.
Yeah.
And Reed just kind of came like in my family, he not my blood brother, but he's just somebody that I grew up around. He's like somebody like a confidant, somebody I can look up to, keep me on the right track. Have me doing the right thing. But I kind of my uncle really introduced me, like my uncle Luther, my cousin Paul. They was really into boxing, always buying the fights and stuff like that. So I was real young, catching those fights on TV. And then, bro, I was a real Steven Seagal fan too, bro. So I like action movies a lot. So I wanted to be like Steven Seagal as a kid, bro. So boxing, that shit just came natural, bro. I'm Jamaican too, bro. So that shit in me.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Hey, but obviously as a kid, you didn't know no better. But now that you're older, you think Steven Seagal actually like that?
I think he still likes it. I think he likes it. It depends on the approach to me, though. It depends on the approach.
One thing for sure, that hairline is like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Hey, I heard about that, man. I heard a little about that hairline. I don't know too much about it, though, man. I don't know too much about it. But I know it's a cold dude, man.
Yeah. No, shout out Steven Seagal, though. For real. I guess growing up, did you have aspirations for the Olympics? Or did you just have aspirations to go pro immediately?
I actually, I wanted to go to the Olympics. That was a big goal of mine. Me, with the politics and the amateurs, the politics of the amateurs and just the time, the timing of it. I think it was time for me to just go pro. With my style, in the way I was beating guys in the amateurs, like.
Yeah, he was like
I wasn't beating guys like my amateur fights, like I wasn't beating guys like off points like top like out of the amateur fighters, like most amateur, I was like hurting guys, like I was like
cleaning up.
Yeah, I was in there getting guys out of there. So
yeah,
I feel like the politics of it got me out of there. Yeah, kind of pushed me towards my decision to turn pro.
Yeah. No, because I've heard that from a lot of fighters too, though. I've heard it from, I mean, just from the aspects of what you said, you know, the politics of it, and, you know, you do have to go through a lot of fights in which you could be going pro and actually making some money for them fights. Yeah. So.
But then again, too, with that whole thing, like, with turning pro, like being in a rush to turn pro, the money, sometimes the money don't be like as good like turning pro. You know, you can be working a regular job making the same amount of money you making as you making as in your first couple pro fights, you know what I'm saying? Like, just depends on the route like some fighters take, you know. So it's pros and cons to turning pro early too.
Most definitely. Yeah.
Since when you was growing up and you was fighting a lot, did you get in trouble for fighting? Or they were just like, nah, it's just, you know how when you raised around an environment, that's just how it is. So were you getting in trouble for it? And it's like, nah, we need to put him in boxing to channel this anger, or?
Nah, it was kind of like, for me, it was never like an anger thing, right? Because I always been like a good kid, right? I always been one of them under the radar kids, right? I did shit, but like I never like, nobody would expect it from me. Like,
right.
I would do shit the like smooth way, like I wouldn't get caught, like. But I wasn't like a fighter, like a bully. Like I was always like the way I looked. I guess like I was always cool and like open ice, but I could always fight. Even before I walked into a boxing gym, like I could always fight. Like,
right.
So I used to always have guys like bully. Like most of my fights came from like bullies. Like
bullies, right?
Yeah, like so.
I had to teach bro a lesson.
Yeah,
like, I got them things too.
Yeah.
I got them things too.
Yeah. I just look like this.
Yeah, I just look like this, bro.
I just look like this.
Yeah. So that's how it like was for me growing up. But like after like I got to around 14, 15, I ain't really have to fight no more. Like I didn't really have to fight no more. Like
So what age did you turn pro?
I turned pro at 22, 23. 23. And I started my first amateur boxing fight was at 13, 14.
Whoa. So it took a minute. To get to that pro status.
Yeah. I wanted to mold, like, I had, like, good people around me. Like, I had good coaches and good mentors around me, like, just in my ear, not forcing me to rush. Forcing me to rush, you know, just keep developing, keep getting better, keep getting your experience, and then, you know, then we'll move to the next level.
Well, because hey, your record, you got more wins than losses. You hear me?
Yeah.
It took time. And hey, 5 knockouts too?
Yeah, man.
Hey, the knockouts ain't light neither.
Yeah,
Go ahead, check them out. I'm gonna make sure I put at least one of them in there.
Yeah.
Look, man.
But
clean them up. Clean them up. My boy got hands of cinder blocks.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Hey, but speaking to your coaches though, you had pretty good coaches coming up.
Yeah.
And you had good people, good mentors around you. Who were some of the mentors and who were the coaches, you know, early on?
Coaches I had around me like Maurice James, Roger Rodas, Derrick James. Like, those really the coaches I grew up around. Like, I've been around like still to this day, like since I started. So those was like humble guys, man. They're like some humble guys with experience. Like they've been through the ups and downs of the game. They've been in the game for like 30, 40 plus years. So they know it. They've seen the ins and outs. So and you know they just, man, they blessings really, man. They those are like great guys to have, man. They're really a blessing, bro. Like, yeah, they keep my head on the swivel when I'm feeling like when I'm feeling like shit not going my way, you know what I'm saying? Like
even on things outside the ring.
Yeah, things outside the ring, like life, period. They give me like life advice on life, like how to deal with stuff outside the ring and inside the ring. So Yeah, I appreciate them for that.
For sure, that's dope. Just to have them people follow you throughout your career and have them still in your corner, whether they're still coaching you or just a mentor in your ear. So that's dope to have them in your corner. And that's how you know you're gonna make it somewhere just because of the support that you have, and your support system is just that strong. Yeah, that's just gonna be tough.
All right, so your last fight, you went and got a unanimous decision victory over Caleb Truax, former champion. How'd that feel, man?
It felt good. It felt real good. Like,
Cause you were coming off a hiatus, no?
yeah.
Yeah. Took a little break for a little second.
I was coming off like a 2-year layoff, and I just felt like, and I wasn't in like a good space mentally, like when I took that fight with Truax. Like, I was just getting back in the gym, and I took that fight on like a 2-week notice, like a 1.5 week notice.
Whoa.
2-year layoff, 1.5 week notice.
And got the unanimous decision win.
Yeah.
Hey, that's natural.
With a former champ.
That's natural.
Yeah.
Hey, that means that's in you, not on you, right?
Yeah, bro. For
But they say the heavyweight. Yeah.
Heavyweight.
It showed. Like, so that was like, I felt real good, but like, I felt like I still didn't get like after I got the win, I still wasn't like
Satisfied.
I wasn't satisfied. Like,
He said, I need more.
I needed more. Yeah, I needed more.
Still hungry.
Yeah.
So taking a 2-year hiatus, how do you keep yourself mentally there? Because you're not preparing yourself to fight. And are you even training while you're on your hiatuses?
Yeah. Like when I was like that whole 2-year layoff, like I was training. I wasn't really like training how I was supposed to. I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out because I was going through so I was dealing with life and like not fighting. So I was 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But like after that win, after I came back and got that win, Caleb Truax really just put me back in, like showed me like take it serious. Like I feel like that was like God like showing me like don't give up. Like you can, like I got you. I got your back. Like, stay locked in.
For sure.
I got you. It's like it's in you. It's in you. Like,
It's in you. Not only you feel hey, it's the real heavyweight.
Being that you have to take these fights on short notice, what is your training like? Because you have to be ready to go at all times, no?
Yeah, I was fortunate because like with that 2-week notice, I was fortunate because like my coach Juice, like my strength conditioning coach Juice,
Shout out Juice, by the way.
Man,
Hey, making this possible. Go ahead.
Hey.
Check out Triple D Performance.
Oh God.
Yeah, so my coach Juice, like he hit me up. He was just like, hey man, you gotta get out your head, man. Come get to the gym. We gotta get back. Like, send me a long message, just a motivation. Just getting back in the gym. And I started getting back in the gym like a month before they offered a Truax fight. So I was getting weight off, getting back in shape, getting out of my head. And I didn't know I was gonna have a fight then. I didn't know I was gonna even have a fight coming up. I was like, fuck it, I'm just about to get back to work. So I started getting back to work. I got back in the gym. Boom. I get hit with a date. I was gonna fight on Frank undercard. Cool, I said to that. I've been in the gym for 2 days. They kicked me back with a Truax fight in a week and a half. So boom, I'm like, I've been watching this dude since I was a kid. I know like, I know the ins and outs of this dude. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching dude since I was a kid. Like I know I can beat him. Like me, I'm
had his number.
Yeah, on a 2-week notice, 1 week notice, 3-day notice. So
you just him.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, I know what I got inside of me. Like just watching him, I know he don't have what I have. So I just knew like I'll beat him.
So since you are getting these, since you have gotten those short notice fights, do you do a lot of studying on your opponent? Because you really don't get a lot of time to study them specifically because it's such short notice. Yeah. But now, the camp that you're in now, do you study your opponent a lot more? Or you just know what you got?
Yeah, I'll be in my opponent's backyard. Like, I'll be in their backyard, bro. Like, I'll be in their window, staring through their window.
Oh, good.
I'm like Michael Myers, bro. Like, I study my opponents, like, for real. Like, I want to know everything about them. Yeah, like, for real.
Every step, every mannerism.
I want to know, like, everything. Like everything.
Full breakdown.
Full breakdown. Family members, everything. I want to know
Who he
everything.
married to, how many kids he got, his mama last name. Yeah.
Hey, but how do you feel about promo though?
Huh?
How do you feel about promo? Like promo before fights, like doing the Mike Tyson shit.
Promo?
Yeah.
I feel like that's important. Like promo, like on the big fights, I feel like promo like that's real important.
That's essential.
That's real essential because like a lot of like I feel like it'd be a lot of big fights that be big, like for instance like for the Better Be and Bivol fight, I feel like it wasn't promoted like a lot, like as it should have been, because I don't feel like it was promoted how it's supposed to be. Or either that Tyson Fury and Usyk second fight, I don't feel like that was really promoted like that. Like
no, because they like, as stupid as it sounds, the people want to see that like you kind of hate this guy. If that makes sense. Yeah, they want to see like they want to see the fireworks. They want to see the shit talking. I
feel like
that's my favorite part. The media day.
Yeah.
Jake Paul, the best fight promoter.
You want to see why?
Hey, for real, Jake Paul is the best fight promoter. He get in your head every time.
He the best fight.
And he caused all the commotion for the media, for the publicity.
Yeah, man.
And that's what I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, but Chael Sonnen, he was a UFC fighter, pretty much like one of the most hated UFC fighters because of how much stuff he would talk like in the press conferences. But that's what he said. He said, you know, there is benefits in being the bad guy. There is benefits into being hated because people want to see you get your ass kicked. But if you actually like that and you actually come with the skills, people will pay to see that every time. Because how many good people do they see? How many, baby faces or how many love people do they see all the time? Like a Pretty Boy Floyd. That's why he made that change. He went from being a baby face, he went to being a heel. Now you want to get that money. Money Mayweather.
I feel like Adrian Broner too. Like Adrian Broner kind of like in that
exactly. Adrian Broner too.
That's a perfect one for sure.
Adrian Broner actually a good dude too. Like a lot of people that didn't know him, like the fans on the outside looking in, be looking at the fights and post-fight press conference, like videos and stuff like that. Actually a cool, good dude. Like good dude outside of like all the cameras and stuff.
Because it's a business.
Seriously.
It's entertainment.
The bad guy get money too.
It's the entertainment business.
Oh God.
I feel like that's what boxing is lacking though. But I feel like that's what Turk Al-Sheikh is bringing back, or kind of like bringing to the scene.
I feel like he bringing old school style like boxing back, making these guys fight each other. Making these guys fight each other.
Because that was always the problem.
Man. Money make you move, man. Money make you move.
Hey, so Turk call you right now. You gonna pick up? ASAP. Line him up.
Hey, no hesitation. He said, win a fight.
Hey, so who's the dream fight right now? Is it Dave Benavidez?
A dream fight for me.
Cause you like heavyweight right now, right?
A David Benavidez fight would be a dream fight for me. An Artur Beterbiev fight would be a dream. I say Artur Beterbiev fight. That'd be a dream for me. I feel like that'd be the one.
That'd be nice right there. Hey, it's coming real soon, bro.
Man.
Keep going how you going. Keep knocking him out the box. He definitely gonna be there.
Okay, and I didn't even think about, so you're a boxer, but did you play any other sports growing up?
I played basketball, played soccer.
You was decent at basketball?
I was all right. I was all right.
You tall as hell. I can definitely see that.
I played football, soccer, like
you played soccer too? That's crazy. High school or like little league soccer?
Nah, little league.
Little league soccer.
Like little league, middle school, 13.
So you was always active.
So I was always active, ran track, cross country, all that.
Did you box in high school?
I started boxing at 13.
Okay. So you do a state championship in high school?
I went to the K, but I went to the K, so When I was there, I think we got like 2 state championships.
Everybody out there some killers.
Yeah.
Certified.
Yeah.
Certified.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like this.
Yeah.
It was a dog-eat-dog world that had this.
Yeah, man, I come from the K, man. I come from a winning school, so I had to, got to keep that
winning mentality.
Yeah, winning mentality, man. Shout out to K right now, man. They just won state too, man.
Shout out K.
Shout out to Campbell, man. Just won state, man.
Yeah, they like that.
Hey, so growing up though, who were some of the inspirations that you grew up watching? Who were your favorites?
I got a lot of favorite fighters. I ain't gonna lie. My favorite fighters, though, like who I grew up watching was guys like Floyd, Lamont Peterson, Andre Ward.
Yeah. That's a slept on one day.
Andre Ward?
Yeah.
Yeah, Andre Ward. The Charlos, Earl, like.
Gotta put on for the city. Come on now.
The Charlos, Earl. I can go far back, like with favorite fighters. I got like 20 favorite fighters, man. So
yeah,
I can keep going on and on and on.
Yeah. Shit, you a student of the game. That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. You love every little part of it. You love all the little techniques that everybody had. Because everybody do got their own little sauce too. Yeah.
So I try to like, any of my favorite fighters, I try to take like whatever they have.
Bits and pieces.
Yeah, take bits and pieces what they got, try to form it into one. Yeah. I like a lot of fighters that like, people ask me that, like other fighters ask me like, who are my favorite fighters? I say fighters like Diego Corrales, like Tyrone Trice, Charles Murray. They be like, damn, bro, like, you deep, bro. You know some guys, bro. Gerald McClellan, like Riddick Bowe, like all those guys, Evander Holyfield, like all those guys, like my favorite fighters, like.
So, a part of the fighting process, you have to love it. You have to love the game. You have to love studying, love actually, you feel me, the fighting aspect of it and the training. But what would be your favorite part? Is it the training, the actual fight, or studying?
None of it, really. I guess the best part is training. I like training. I like coming to the gym. I like coming to the gym, seeing people, everybody's vibes. We working, hitting the bag. We chopping it up after the gym. Like it's like family. I like that. Like, I like training. Coming to the gym, training.
So whenever you're going through training though, because I have heard this from like a few fighters, how are your relationships though? Like you still be getting off, or like you be holding out? Because I've heard a lot of fighters say they hold out.
Yeah.
That's a no already. That's a no. You know that's a no. That's a no already. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, though.
About a month before, though.
That's what I'm talking about.
He said a month.
Straight sushi, boy. Come on now.
About a month before, you gotta like cut off. I say for me.
You said a month before?
I cut off a month before.
Okay.
I cut off a month before.
There you go. Yeah. That's a good save right there. I respect it.
I cut off a month before, and I don't do shit on the days before I spar. Day before I spar, I ain't gonna do it.
Yep, and then also being a boxer, I mean, obviously you're around the party, like that has to be part of it, obviously. But do you indulge, or like you can indulge, right? Like indulge in like as far as like drinking or whatever.
No, I mean like. I haven't really clubbed in like 3 years, bro.
Oh wow!
I ain't been to a club in 3 years.
So you locked in?
Yeah, locked in.
Yeah, like even after the Truax fight, bro, I ain't go celebrate. Like, damn, I came back off a 2 year layoff.
So what you do after the fight?
I beat Truax. I ain't said I want to go eat, bro.
Yeah,
I'm hungry, gang.
I'm hungry. It's over.
Where you go? Because we know you know. Where you with?
Yeah, I went to go eat for sure. I think I went to go get some shells and tails.
Okay.
Got some shells and tails, man.
He said he had a feast.
Yeah, I went and got some shells and tails. So, yeah, that's what I did after the fight, man. I went to go eat. And really, like, I'm friend and, like, family oriented. So, like, all that club shit, like, limelight, all that, like, blowing money, like, I already did that. Like,
yeah.
When I turned, like, when I was coming up, like, I was already, like, blowing a lot of money and going to clubs, all that. And I feel like I was doing that shit too early and I ain't made it. Like, I ain't did nothing, like, at all. Like, what the fuck I'm celebrating? I was going out all the time, so I really wasn't, like, and I see, like, I see what other fighters got, like the ones that's really been locked in, you know, that don't do all the clubbing, that stay focused and stuff like that. Like I see what they have. I'm like, and I talk like they give me advice too, like, and I really take heed to game. Like I'm not one of them ones like you tell me something, I'm just gonna go. I take heed to game when they be on my mind, like so.
Yeah. Game can come from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just gotta be open to
anybody. Yeah. It sound, if it's real, sound good. Like if I feel it, like I'm gonna take heed to that for sure.
Mm-hmm. No, most definitely. Man, you are right about one thing though. You know, you having that discipline, having that mental discipline, that's a major part of the game because you have to have that mentality. You have to have a strong mentality just to even be a fighter, just to even get in that ring, to overcome them thoughts.
Yeah.
You got to be strong mentally. So how much could you speak to that? Like, how much would you say that is important? Like, as far as whenever you're in the ring.
It's like, as far as like discipline.
Yeah. Or like having to like, as far as like having your thoughts together, like having to be there.
Yeah, that's like
you have to be there mentally first.
That's like the number one thing. Like mental, like your mental gotta be, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
Like you gotta go on, they say a fight is like 90% mental, 10% physical.
Yeah.
Your mental not right, you can't go in and do anything. Like that's why you say like, don't fight mad too. Like when you fight mad, you do wild shit. Like you do crazy shit, you get caught with a shot.
Yeah.
And yeah, boxing is mental. Boxing is mostly mental. You gotta have everything. Before a fight, you gotta cut out your vices, you know, lock in. And then there's no place for like sympathy neither. Ain't no sympathy like in the ring.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like depression, angry, stress, like whatever's going on, like you gotta block it out like when you get in the ring. Because this guy, like, you know, you never know what the other guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
what he
don't
got.
ever underestimate the next
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the main important thing.
Hey, but so going back to your fights though, whenever you're in the ring, what does that feel like? Man, that gotta feel amazing, bro.
Yeah, for me, it's like, it feels good. Like when you're in them,
like, are you able to soak in the moment? Like, are you just like focused in the fight?
I really don't soak in the moment to after.
Yeah.
I really I don't soak in the moment to after. Like when I get hit, it's like fuck you. Like
Oh yeah, nah.
When you hit me, I'm like fuck you. Like I don't give a fuck about nothing what I'm finna do to you. Like, that's when it's a fight. Like
I ain't going out like that.
Yeah, once you hit me, now I'm like fuck you. So now it's a fight.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
wasn't one of your earlier fights at AT&T Stadium? Wasn't one of your earlier fights at AT&T Stadium?
Oh yeah. My pro debut was at, I fought twice at AT&T Stadium.
Yeah.
My pro debut was at AT&T Stadium when on Mikey Garcia and Earl undercard.
Yeah, that's dope. It's like you in your home and showing out at one of the biggest stages
Yeah, that was
in
crazy.
Dallas.
That was crazy.
So what's the biggest arena you've actually fought in?
I'd probably say the biggest stage I fought on would probably be the Cowboys or the T-Mobile Arena or the Barclay or the Staples.
Barclay?
I don't know which one of them.
You fought at the Staples too?
Yeah, before they changed it to crypto.
my boy went to New York with it though. He was at the Barclay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you the real deal.
So I don't know which one of them. I really can't. I don't know which one of them was the biggest one. I'd really just say whichever card the biggest fight I fought on was probably an Earl pay-per-view card. The biggest fights. He was the biggest fighter in the game. You know what I'm saying? He was putting up the biggest numbers in the game.
No,
he was fighting.
And then when you're in that ring, do you hear the people cheering you on?
I heard my mom.
That's all.
It can be like, I don't know how many people in there. It can be a million people in there. I'm gonna hear my mama though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hear my mama over everybody.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna hear my mama for sure.
Yeah. She gonna keep you on point.
Yeah, I'm in the ring.
Like, you missed that one.
I'm yes. That's what she do, bro. Like she keep me like she just like a coach, like, cause I'm hearing my coach talk like outside the ring. I'm I'm hearing my mama talk to him. I'm like, bro, I know I'm not like, I know it's not like my mama. Just I'm hearing. I'm like, I can't even hear my coach. Like it's my mama. Like, this is the Pacquiao Woods fight. The whole thing was packed. Like the whole arena's packed. I'm hearing Derrick, and I'm hearing my mama too. My mom like 10 rows, like bro, she like 10 rows back in the arena. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, yo, she is loud, bro. Like,
Hey, but you know that's how it's gonna be though. That's your mom's voice. That's like a whistle. Immediately, you gonna know.
Shout out Mom Dukes for sure.
Shout out Mom voice. Hey, but since your last fight though, you went and got a unanimous decision victory. But if you could critique your own game, what would you say you would need to change, or you needed to change from that last fight? And what do you feel like you're gonna bring to this next one?
I feel like that fight was a lot of experience, like for me, because I jumped from being a 6-round fighter, skipped 8 rounds and fought a 10-round fight.
Yeah.
So I never had fought 8 rounds before. I went from 6 to 10 in a guy's backyard, hometown main event on Showtime. So I'm getting booed. I ain't never seen this type of shit.
Yeah, you got booed right after.
I'm coming from being an undercard fighter, right? To being like fighting a guy in his backyard, ex-world champion. I'm getting booed, shit thrown at me.
But one thing you do gotta see after that, one thing you gotta see after you get booed, my boy gave you some round of applause.
Yeah, he did.
He
That
showed
was real,
respect.
man.
Yeah, Caleb Truax, real dude, man, and he a real dude. Like he just told me, like he gave me some advice too, man. Told me to stay locked in, stay focused, and he told me like one thing he said too, like he watched my fights. He told me he thought I never lost. He watched all my fights. He told me thought I was undefeated. I was like, yeah, I feel the same way.
I would have thought the same thing too.
He was like, bro, he was like, I watched all your fights, man. I don't think you ever lost.
Yeah. But I mean, even though your losses, I've seen both of your losses, you still have to give it to you, bro. You a fighter, true and true.
Yeah.
Like you can see that your heart prevailed.
Yeah.
In both losses, you were getting rocked in both of them, and you wasn't going down. You wasn't shaking. I think one of them you only buckled a little bit. Yeah. But you was taking some hits.
Yeah.
But in the midst of that, you was still dealing out the damage too. Yep. And honestly, if I can give my own critique on, like, I think maybe what probably happened, I think your normal style, which is a normal aggressive style, I think they used it against you. And maybe switched it up a little bit, and maybe you weren't used to it because he was a shorter fighter as well. Right? Maybe is that right?
I mean, I think I had cold feet, man. I had cold feet. I was coming with 2 year layoff. I was coming off with 2 year layoff. I was nervous, man. I was coming with 2 years, and then too, I was coming off like a 1 week notice, so I really didn't have no time. Like, I sparred like 3 times. I sparred like 3 times to get ready for that fight, so I really beat him up all grit. I beat him up all grit because.
But even that though is a message.
No, seriously. They
Only
put you in the
3
deep
times
end.
you still got in there, and you held your own.
Yeah, I feel like I would just beat him up all grit, like no skill. I'm just gonna outdog you.
Yeah.
I know I didn't have the proper training camp, proper time to get ready. I'm gonna see if you just a dog like me. I want to see if you're hard like mine. So that's why. Cause I know I'm not going nowhere. I know you got to kill me to get me out of here. So I want to see if
my
you
boy
come like
Netflix
me.
stood 10 toes.
Yeah. So that was my whole thing. And then I feel like I was my back was against the ropes. Like it was like I was like I had to take that, no choice. Like either you win or like, you know what I'm saying, this is it for you right here. Like, so I wasn't going for nothing.
Hey, you seen Aaron Plummer?
In a real way. In
Draw?
a real way.
In the real way.
In a real
In a
way.
real way.
In a real way. And what you say, I may have lost. My blood hurt a little bit. In a real way. But I'm a real nigga though.
In a real way, I'm gonna get him up.
Hey, but one thing you have said in the past, though, you said having a perfect record is a good thing to have in this industry. But being that you do have that on your record, me personally, I don't think it fucks with you.
Nah, I feel like
Not at all.
I feel like the game getting back to how boxing turned out. I feel like the game getting back to how it used to be.
Exactly.
Right now.
Where nobody's favorite fighter back then was undefeated. Until Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Floyd, Andre Ward, but like nobody's favorite fighter was undefeated. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Back in the day, like your favorite fighter was Bernard, your favorite fighter was Roy, your favorite fighter was James Toney, your favorite fighter was Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis. Either whoever your favorite fighter was had losses. Evander Holyfield. no matter who it was, like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel and that didn't make them like less great because you fighting great fighters. Great fighters fight somebody, you know, you gotta lose, and it's two men, you know what I'm saying, two gladiators going up against each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just
From what I'm saying, camp too. You know, they had a short camp. They didn't have enough time to prepare themselves.
Yeah.
So you really can't, it's a lot that go into it.
so I feel like it's about how you end. Like one of my favorite fighters, Gerald McClellan.
Yeah.
Like Gerald McClellan lost to some dudes. Like you don't even know who these guys are. Like you gonna lose by already. Like he lost to about 2-3 dudes. Like the world don't even know who they are.
Yep.
It's how he ended. Like, got better, like progression, boom, boom, got better. And it was like those guys he lost to, they wouldn't stand a chance with him now. You know what I'm saying? Guys he lost to, like he got better, sharpened up, wouldn't stand a chance with him now. Like you go look at Lamar Roth, he went and lost to Jameer Harris. Like
That's a great point.
came in like he a dog, like showed like I got better, like I'm a dog, like fighters people come different. Like you ain't gonna expect, you can't never don't come and think you gonna expect the same guy that you seen like in the last fight or in the video. You never know, man. Like
They working just like you working.
my coach told me, Coach Maurice, he told me one time, like, when you fighting guys with upside down records, like don't call guys a bum. Like I don't call guys bumps. Guy with upside down records, like you never know. Dude could be 1-10, and he finna fight you, but this probably be his last fight. Like I ain't gonna lose this one.
Yeah.
So he probably like
I'm
10
going out with a bang.
He probably 10-0. He 1-10. He
Every
going out
dog
with
got
a
his
bang.
day.
Yeah. So you never count nobody out, man. Never try to predict what somebody else thinking or what they coming with. I mean, like what? Never try to.
Underestimate.
Yeah, underestimate somebody.
Yeah. Oh, most definitely. And I think that's one thing that you touched up on that you're actually right about, because that's what boxing was missing. Boxing was missing that pride to be like, yeah, bro, that's all right, yeah. All right, yeah. You got me that time. We're gonna be back. Yeah, I mean, you look at Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant got heart like a motherfucker.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Melanin Mezcal. It's your boy Marco, and we at Triple D. Shout out to my man Juice in the cut, and we here with Havoc and Cruz, and Havoc is about to reap some havoc on
Yes,
Cruz.
sir. Hey, so we couldn't finish the questions how we usually do, but this is gonna be even better than that. Fuck that shit. Look, I'm gonna take a body shot for y'all. Y'all can't say I don't love y'all, man.
You're real.
Look, yeah, I'm doing this for y'all, man. Hey, go ahead, Havoc.
Don't do it, Cruz. Don't do it, Cruz.
Hey, yo, we can take another one. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Good. Do it again.
Yeah, we in there. Hey, look, that's it.
That's
We ain't taking no more. Hey, if I take another one, I might pass out in this motherfucker.
Shout out Cruz, shout out Triple D, shout out Juice and Havoc, and what else? We out.
Yeah.